Hello guys, welcome to another one of my Battle Breakers videos. This one is going to be about the mobile battle suit that is available in the hero store right now with Blitzkrieg 1, power counters, endless assault, and well, I'm pretty much going to be demonstrating a little bit about how this hero works and talking about whether or not I feel it is a hero that is worth getting, because there are actually a lot of things that goes into like this particular hero. I was super hyped when I read about him to start with, but I've been a little bit back and forth ever since then. But anyway, I bought him for these 5,000 magic tickets. I bought Sun Wukong as well, and I definitely recommend you get Earthwalker Tree King and possibly the Crimson as well while you are in here if you can afford it. I definitely think you should get the Sneak Pet. It is absolutely like crazy. The Sneak Pets cost 100 pet mana and they generate 100 pet charge when they die as well, so they're just really going to be helping you without any additional cost, boosting up the mana of your team. So it is like really worth getting. The other pets in here I kind of just bought the ones that I needed for the monster pit. But anyway guys, I have boosted up my crazy new hero, and it is crazy, but you kind of really need to know when to use it and how to use it and what heroes to use it with in order to get the most bite for your buck out of it. I set it as one of my heroes. You can write in LokeHansen, the same name you can use when you are selecting me as your Epic Games creator, and I'm deeply honored about the massive amount of support that you guys have been showing me by using LokeHansen as your supported creator code. But anyway guys, let's dig back into the hero. I had to grind a little bit to get all of the things I needed to boost it up. Ceremonial Sword, for instance, was something I needed to evolve the hero, and I'm just going to be showing you guys the Prestige Battle Pass levels where I am in the game right now if you are wondering about the rewards. If you just boost through the Battle Pass like crazy pants. But anyway, here we have him, the mobile battle suit. Now, the thing with this dude is that he will attack your selected target and another target for about 210% damage based on where mine is now, just flexing between them, but it costs 10 mana each time, and this is on a 10 turn cooldown. So there are two things into this. One, you can't use his ability very often, and two, it is highly dependent on the amount of mana that the hero has. So unless you're going to be able to keep him filled with mana, and you can do that by selecting him as a commander or having color match. Whenever he is on a color match, he's gonna be gaining 5 mana, which means that you can keep him pretty active if you make sure that he is on the correct color. So for him, a nature element terrain. I'm doing that by using the crazy life crazy pants Cilicia, not like what I'm showing you right here. I'm just showing that he has 86 mana, and when I activate his ability, he's going like this and his mana is going down. When he runs out of mana, he stops attacking, which is pretty important to keep in mind. So you kind of need to spend him when it makes the most sense for you. Do you want to clear out creep? If he can one-shot creep and you have 5 hits in him, you can take out 5 creeps and possibly 1 head monster. So there is a lot of stuff going into when you should use him, how you should use him, if you want to focus purely on the attack part of this hero, which I don't really think you should, because the more I have played with this hero, and we're talking about 10 hours, so I've been fooling quite a bit around with him, and I've been doing everything that I could to get the resources I needed to level him up. Like you can see here, Lost Meek City just went in there for some mana elixir so that I could promote him, make him level 150. I boosted up his gear, really tried to put everything that I could into him before deciding, is this a hero that I can recommend that you guys buy or not. So the TLDR kind of stuff, yes, this is a good hero, but it is one of the more advanced heroes in the game. So if you are super new to the game, I would pass on this one and go with something like Sun Wukong or get the Cuddle Team Leader or something like that, because it's a crazy cool hero, but it's very hard to play with. One of the things that makes this hero very interesting is that when he acts on a color match, when he is on a nature element terrain, he will gain 5 mana, but he will also gain a 20% chance to counterattack, and when he counterattacks, he dodges, meaning he takes 0 damage whatsoever, and he retaliates with a basic attack. So that is like one of the important things about using the mobile battlesuit, is that he is actually a frontline fighter that is supposed to be taking hits and then dodge them and spank back into the face of the attackers. So I took him into like a complete rundown here of one of the levels I have reached in the game to see how does he work when I don't have a tank, because when I'm playing with a tank, the tank will go in and just grab all the attacks, and then I'm never going to get any benefit of having this powered counterattack. So I wanted to check out how good is this hero when I just play casually with him as an autoplay hero, because the main part of this game for me anyway is an autoplay. And he is max level, he has like max evolved, max gear. The only thing I haven't been able to max on my mobile battlesuit is the elixirs, because I don't have any way to actively farm it today. So he's boosted up like the best that I can with everything besides that. And I have Lifebringer Cilicia here. Lifebringer Cilicia makes sure that he is standing on a nature terrain all the time. So you're going to be able to see he's gaining 5 mana. 5 mana. Here he's spending 10 just using the abilities. And then he's boosting up every single turn. He's getting these 5 mana back. And he's also getting these 20% chance to counterattack because he's standing on a nature terrain. Not right now, as you can see, but like once Lifebringer Cilicia activates her ability, now we have the mana boost and we have the improved counterattack. So even though I'm playing without a tank on this like relatively hard map that I have reached, was it effective to me, like for me to have the mobile battlesuit as a frontline hero? If you didn't notice it before, we saw Razor just like clear the field completely. Like the amount of damage Razor pops out is just unbelievable, and she is leveled the same way as the mobile battlesuit, boosted up the same way as the mobile battlesuit, but she has just a little bit more in terms of elixirs because she was the first hero that I like completely maxed out. If you look at the cooldown on the mobile battlesuit here, he's getting stunned down to 22 turns, so it is taking a lot of heat from stun towers and things like that. But because the cooldown on this hero is so crazy, 10 turns, it means that I am even more vulnerable to things such as stun attacks, blinds from the opponent that will make me like skip a turn or 2 or 3 from using the special ability. So in this particular battle, I would have gone with pretty much any other hero than the mobile, because going auto, I mean, this is water element terrain. He should be shining here, dealing crazy amounts of damage, taking very little damage. And nah, I can't really say that it worked out. I took a few manual battles where I really tried. Like you can see here, he's taking a hit, he's doing the dodge, sending a basic attack back. It's just, you really need to be in a very, very specific line out in order to make this hero crazy shine, which is possible, because one of the things that you may have noticed when I used my elixirs before is that when I use 1 mana elixir, the hero gains more than 1 mana due to the bonuses that I have from the monster pit. So if you are like a very, very dedicated hardcore player that have boosted up your monster pit to the point where you get additional mana for your heroes, this is both a fixed mana and a percentage, then we can start talking about getting an amount of mana that will allow the mobile battlesuit to go completely crazy, doing a lot more attacks when you enable the special attack feature. And that is pretty much like where I want him to go in the game. So right now for me, he is evolved, promoted, leveled. The gear has been boosted to the max that you can in the game. I'm pretty high level, so he's getting a lot of account bonuses as well. But I still don't feel like this is a hero I would normally include in the lineup. So what is the one thing that I'm missing before I would say, holy freaking moly, this is gonna be crazy? Well, this is actually one of the few tribal heroes that we have in the game, meaning that you can get more of the same type of hero, and we have a commander bonus that boosts out more of mobile battlesuit assault bots. So if you can start amassing assault bots, then you can really talk about getting some really crazy stuff up and running. So again, TLDR stuff, guys. It's a cool hero, it's a really cool hero. It will probably allow you to boost through things at the start of the game, but in order to get the most out of it, you kind of need to want to go into some like slightly more advanced gameplay, because as you can see here, the basic skill is again a reflex def ignoring skill, meaning that you want to be attacking things that would normally throw the attack back in your face. Yeah, so like, it's not really early game kind of stuff, but it is something you can really like use to tweak and turn battles to your advantage when you are closer to the end game, is what I would say. So anyway, guys, that was what I had to share in this video about the mobile battlesuit in Battle Breakers. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for using my supported creator code, LokeHansen, in the Epic Game Store, in the Battle Breakers game, for sending me friend requests in here, leaving comments, liking, subscribing. You guys are the absolutely amazing. For now, guys, thank you very much for watching.